right, everybody, how are y'all this morning? It is Thursday. I am headed to work. This is my Friday. We're actually off for Good Friday. And I thought I would just turn the camera on while I drive to work and see what comes up, what subjects come up. It's been a crazy week again with all this COVID-19. I'm sure, like the rest of y'all, I'm over it. I'm ready for things to get back to normal. This is the first day in 2 days that I've put makeup on to go to work. I have not even fixed my hair or put makeup on to go to work Tuesday or Wednesday because we now have to wear masks in the clinic, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to wearing masks, but we don't have any patients coming in the clinic, so everything we do is over the phone, and I just don't understand that. But I was like, my makeup costs too much money for me to be putting it on, for it to be rubbed off on a mask. So nobody believed that I was going to go to work without my mask on, without my makeup on. My mask, my makeup is my mask. Without my mask on. But I proved them wrong, and I did. So today I put my makeup on because I realized that for those 2 days that I didn't fix my hair, I didn't put my makeup on, I was just in a phone mode, and it just made me feel bad. So I decided that I would get up and put my makeup on, but I didn't put lipstick on. I just put some lip gloss because the mask would be over my face. And yeah, it's just, I guess that's the new norm for a while, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That mask hurts my face. It rubs me raw, like, because I'm on the phone so much and having to talk so much. It makes me raw around my mouth because it's rubbing and the friction, and I have splits, and here I am complaining, and there are bigger issues in the world, and but that's just where I'm at. That's just me. Anyway, excuse me, sorry. No, I don't have the COVID. You know, it's scary to even cough nowadays or sneeze or anything. Popping open my Diet Coke already. Whew, it's gonna be a rough one. Hold on. Like, if you're out in the grocery store or at work or whatever, and you cough because, I mean, hello, we swallow wrong, get strangled on our spit. You get a tickle in your throat, and you sneeze because, you know, where we're at, pollen is everywhere. Allergies. People, like my husband has really bad allergies, so his allergies have been in overdrive. I mean, it's just scary to just cough or sneeze right now because people look at you like, oh my God. And, yeah, it's just, it's crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not sick. I have a tickle. But, I mean, are y'all experiencing that where you're at? Yeah. So we laugh at work because all of us girls that, you know, have our hair colored and nails and stuff, we're like, what are we going to be looking like when all this is over with? It's going to be crazy. I'm going through the DTs and not being able to shop. Like, I want to go shopping. Like, shopping for me is a stress reliever. I don't have like a problem. I don't have an addiction like where I have to shop. But I mean, you know, you see something in your house, you're thinking, oh, I needed to try to find something for that. You just go to the stores and, you know, shop. I mean, I'm not the only person that loves to shop, and I love to shop. I don't go shop and spend money when I don't have the money to spend. I don't shop overpaying my bills. You know, I shop when I can afford to shop, and I'm really missing that, you know, missing the shopping and all that. It's just crazy times, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that is feeling this, and I am in no way making light of the situation. I understand the seriousness of it, and if any of you have suffered from it personally, or a family member, or close friends, or whatever, I do understand and sympathize with you. It is horrible, and I hate it. I mean, I know someone who tested positive. I had not been around the person, I just know them, and heard that they were talking about how it was. I mean, they've come through it and they're getting better, but talked about how it was the worst thing their body had ever been through. So I am in no way downplaying the seriousness or the severity of it, or making light of the situation. First and foremost, just want to put that out there. This is just me chatting, like, and honestly, y'all, okay, let me just say this. When this first all started coming out, I myself was like, I think they're overreacting. I think that, you know, it's a scare tactic. They're trying to get people scared. You know, it's just a super bad case of the flu, yada, yada, yada. I was wrong. I can admit that. I was wrong. And do I think the media still is using it? They're wanting to tell you all the bad, but they're not telling you how many people have survived it. Has the media used it to their advantage as a scare tactic? I personally believe so, yes. But we're not even going to go there. I just want to say that I was wrong, and it is very, very serious, and it is more than just the flu. Okay, just putting that out there. Now, do I miss shopping? Yes. Do I miss getting my hair done and nails done? Yes. I just miss normalcy, and I think that's where I'm having the biggest problem, is adjusting to. I'm not opposed to change. I think that I have issue with change, but in some things I think I don't have an issue with change. This is the thing I'm having an issue with because it is so not normal. And I'm not, it's a change that I don't like, I guess. That's what it all boils down to. I don't like it. It's not working for me. I don't like it. And bottom line, that's it. So, I guess we will just all have to, I mean, it doesn't matter whether I like it or not. It's the way it is, right? It's not about you, Donna. It's not all about you. Got it. So, anyway, I do miss shopping. And thank God we still have the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Because, let me just tell you, I think that would just do me in. I joke. So, this weekend is Easter, and of course, we're not going to get to celebrate Easter in the traditional way, but for those of us who believe in Easter and the reasons behind it and everything, we can still celebrate it and be grateful and joyful, you know, with our family that we're with. Not saying not going out and being with family, but like me and my husband and Buster, we can still celebrate it and, you know, think on it and meditate on it and pray and just thank the Lord that He chose to come down to this earth and die for us. And wow, you know, so we don't really have any plans. I do have a small ham in the freezer that I may pull out and cook just for, you know, me and James, but we don't have any plans. We're just gonna we both get Friday off for Good Friday, so I'm gonna use that time to hopefully get my house cleaned, because I just have not been able to clean it the way I want to. I would love to be able to do some major deep cleaning and organizing, but I've not had the time. I've just been really tired. Hopefully we'll get to enjoy some outside time, you know, in the backyard. James is wanting to do a little garden. He's bought him some plants and seeds and stuff, so he's wanting to start that. And he's got a ton of orders from the family for the shelf that was in my last video. I FaceTimed my mama last night, and she's like, I want one of them shelves. I was like, you've already said that. She's like, but no, I just watched your video. I definitely want one of those shelves. It's like, okay. So she was telling me and James that, and then my daughter texts, and she's like, I can't wait to get my shelf. And then our daughter-in-law, Sarah, texts, and she's like, okay, I definitely want one of those shelves now. She's like, I just watched your video, and I want it. I was like, okay, well, what size do you want? She said, exactly like yours. I was like, okay. So, he's going to be a busy man. And I've messaged Sam. I'm still waiting to hear back from her, see if she wants one. He just loves his girls and loves doing things for them and gives them something to do. And he's actually working on getting the half of the garage fixed up like a woodworking area, and I'm excited for that, because once he gets all that done, then I'm gonna go out there and he's gonna teach me some things. So I'm excited about that. I love doing all that kind of stuff, so I definitely want to learn some things. Last summer, is that last summer or summer before, he helped me make my lanterns that I made, and that was just the first ones. And now I'm like, I have different ideas for them, of different ways I want to make some, and you know, I'm excited to get in there and learn. Sleepy this morning, sorry for yawning. Sleepy, ready to get this day over. I think this is going to be our new norm for a while, the way we're having to do clinic now. I miss seeing all of our little patients, but I understand like why it has to be this way. But when you get used to seeing like our patients, we see them, you know, regularly, and I miss seeing them, you know, and talking to them and picking with them, and because you form relationships with them, so you have your own little relationship with them, and I miss that. So I can't wait to be able to see them back in clinic. I mean, I hate that we're having to see them for, you know, the reason that they come into us, but I do miss them and can't wait to get to visit with them again in person. Get to talk to them on the phone, but it's not the same. trying to figure out something to do Friday night for our little DIY. I don't know. I don't really know what I have left at the house to do. I'm running out of things and I can't go buy. So, I don't know. There's a couple things I want to build, and I'm trying to figure out if James has this stuff in the garage that we can build it. I want to build me a like a tray for my dining room table, because I used the items that was in my lantern that I had on my dining room table. I used some of that in my shelf, so I've kind of put the lantern up for a while. I might pull it out like for the fall and stuff. So I want to build me some kind of little tray, not a tier tray, but just a tray to sit on my table to kind of decorate. So I have the idea in my head what I want, and I've explained it to him, and he was like, that's fine, he can do that. I just gotta make sure he's got what he needs to do it, and maybe this weekend we can do that. I don't know. But if we do, I'll film it. But other than that, there's really, it's not a lot going on. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell y'all. I have gotten several comments about people hitting the bell on my channel, and they're getting the message, something about this is not enabled because it's content for kids or whatever. And I really dug into that. I had all my settings set not for children, and every time I upload a video it asks you those questions, and I always click not made for children. And then I went into my advanced settings, and it is also set for my whole channel is not made for children, even though there's nothing wrong with my videos, and there's no profanity, and there's nothing obscene or anything. My videos are clean. It's just a YouTube thing, something to do with the COPA, that you have to click those. Anyway, all that's done. So I got some friends of mine at work while I was trying to figure it out, and they would get the same message that it was not enabled. So I was like, so I went and checked all my settings again. All of them are correct. So what they ended up having to do was unsubscribe and subscribe right back, and then it fixed it. I don't know if it's like when I started my channel, it was before all this COPA thing, so I'm not sure if something got messed up with all of that. So we have found the way to fix the problem is you click unsubscribe, and then you subscribe right back, and you should be able to click the bell and get the notifications. If y'all want to try that and see if that works, if y'all will let me know that works, I would really appreciate it. If that doesn't work, then I'm definitely going to have to try to figure out how to reach out to YouTube, because everything that I can do setting wise is done. Like, there's nothing else. I don't have any other options except for what I've done. And like I said, every time I upload the video, I click the not made for children, and then my channel, when I set it up, that was also done. So I don't know if that doesn't work. If y'all would just let me know if that works or not, I would really appreciate that. And then if it doesn't work, I will have to figure out what to do. And another thing I wanted to tell y'all, y'all are just amazing. Y'all have some of the most brilliant ideas, and I get so many different ideas in the comment sections. Like, y'all would tell me different things that y'all would do as far as like how y'all would decorate something, or have I thought about doing this, or maybe add this and maybe rearrange this. And oh my gosh, I've learned so much from y'all, and y'all are just amazing and full of wonderful ideas, and I appreciate it so much. And I actually had a sweet lady, she commented and gave me some ideas, and then she commented again and said, I'm sorry, I told you this, and this, but I didn't mean it. It's beautiful. I didn't mean it, negative. I forget how she said it, but I was like, no. I don't take anything that y'all tell me like that negative. I don't take it negative. I take it as we're a bunch of friends sitting around, talking, decorating, say, oh, girlfriend, have you tried this? Maybe you should do this. I mean, that's how I take it. I don't take it like as a personal attack at all. I know that there's not voice inflections through comments. I get that. And I worry about that when I respond to some of y'all's comments, like, are they going to understand how I'm saying this, the tone I'm saying this? So I try to be really careful how I respond to the comments, because there is no voice inflection, and I get that. And I get that with y'all's comments. There's no voice inflection. So when I read it, I don't read it as a negative personal attack. I read it as we're girlfriends, we're just chit-chatting, and y'all just throwing out ideas. That's how I take it. And I hope when I'm commenting back, if I comment, that y'all are understanding that, I'm trying to be very sensitive to the fact that there's no voice inflection, and y'all take it as how I mean it. Very appreciative. Great ideas, great tips, tricks. I mean, hey, I love it. I love learning, and I watch YouTube and check out Pinterest and, decorate shows and pick up things here and there. I mean, I love it. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. So just know that, first of all, thank you for being concerned that you may have hurt my feelings. That's really sweet, and I appreciate that, but I didn't take any of it negative. I don't take them negative. I really do appreciate all the feedback and the comments. I mean, I have met some of the sweetest people, and I'm making such great friends with y'all. I mean, I just love it. So thank you so much. Thank you for all your ideas and your tips. And y'all see things that maybe I don't see, and I love that. I love that. So I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all are wonderful and so sweet, and I appreciate that so much. That was one of the things when I started my channel, my husband was really concerned about when I started my channel, was the comments. He was like, now you do realize not everybody's gonna like you. I'm like, yes. He's like, and you do realize there are gonna be some people out there that say some really mean things. And I'm like, yes. And you do realize not everybody's gonna agree with you. Yes. It was just really, that was his biggest thing about me starting my YouTube, was he was worried how I was gonna react to the comments, because I try to come off as I'm real tough and this and that. I'm just a big old softy. I just have I'm sensitive, and my feelings get hurt, and but I have been very blessed in I've not really had any mean-spirited comments or negative comments. Like, I get the thumbs down and all that, and that's fine. Everybody's got their right to their opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and that's fine. Nobody's gonna like everything all the time. So I get that, but I have really been blessed, and y'all are just the absolute sweetest people. I'm just really blessed. God has blessed me, and I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I thank y'all for taking the time to watch and comment. I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to put that out there and let y'all know that I'm aware how blessed I am and very appreciative. With that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this out right now. I'm almost to work, and it's a beautiful day, y'all. I just wish I could be outside. It's so beautiful. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, not a cloud in the sky. And riding along, because I have to ride along the beach to get to work, and it's just beautiful. And I wish I could be outside in it, but hopefully tomorrow will be just as beautiful, and I can be outside and just soaking up some sun. But I will talk to y'all all in a bit. So I'm at home now, and I'm cooking some dinner. I'm doing some chicken. I put some olive oil, some garden salt, some garlic powder in it. Let it get hot and saute my chicken breast. And I'll show you real quick. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. We're gonna have this with some steamed broccoli, and it's gonna be so good. So what I wanted to talk to y'all about was, I got home because I've been getting comments about my shelf and putting something on top to make it even with my welcome sign. And after looking at it, definitely agree it needs something on top. But I don't have anything. I'm gonna have to wait till I can go shopping. But I'll show you what I did. I did add a little plant to the top just to kind of see if I was gonna like that, and I really do. Now, of course, I'm gonna get some other stuff to go with it, but let me show you what I did. I just added that little plant. But I see what you're talking about. For sure gonna do that. Sorry about Buster. He sees the people walking in the neighborhood, and he's got to protect his domain. So he thinks. James over there acting it on. But I'm gonna finish cooking dinner, and I will show y'all what it looks like when I'm done. Here's dinner. Looks good. I'm about to chow down. I'll be watching me some Dainty Diaries on my iPad and eating dinner. Good morning. It's Good Friday. I've already had my coffee. I got up and put the old face on. We had a horrible storm last night. Let me show y'all. It was really bad. My pillow was in the neighbor's yard this morning. It beat up my poor little flowers so bad on my front porch, but the wreath survived. Let me show y'all. The wreath survived, but it was really bad. The flowers perking up some, but it took a beating. The fern was okay, but yeah, it was got pretty rough out here. Buster woke us up. Woke me up. He didn't wake James up. Woke me up because it was thundering and everything. And it woke him up, so he woke me up. But yeah, it was pretty rough. But with the storm come a beautiful, beautiful day. It's nice and crisp outside. Got my long sleeves on. Yeah. So I've been texting my son this morning, and missing them. But my plans today is to do some cleaning and just kind of enjoy the day. The husband's off, and then we're gonna get in the garage and start prepping for some projects he wants to do. So yep, that's what's going on so far. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all in a bit. James, you been busy today? you been doing?
Honeydews.
No, not my honeydews. We are in the process of renting out a previous home that we had, and we had to go today and purchase a heating and cooling system for it, and James had to install it. And then we found out the refrigerator was messed up, so we had to figure that out. And what else, James?
James was not happy.
It's been a busy day, but it's been a productive day. Sorry I haven't vlogged that much, but I'm going home because this morning James went and got me some crawfish. So I had some crawfish for lunch, and I'm gonna go finish the rest of them off. Too bad he can't eat them. He's allergic. More for me, sad for him. And Mr. Buster's snoozing. So, yeah, busy, crazy. I guess it was very essential what we had to do today, because we can't have the family that's living in the home being hot or cold. We've had a little cool snap, so.
There is no heat like South Mississippi heat.
Yeah.
There's no way you can leave a family without an air conditioner.
So very essential, but we were very lucky that we found the place that actually had the unit in stock, and we were able to get it, and luckily it was the same size. So it's like a window unit, but it just slid right in the same spot. So we got lucky on that, didn't we?
Not lucky.
Yeah. So that's been my day off. I hope y'all are having a good Friday on this Good Friday. And I don't think I'm going to have a little DIY for us to do tonight, because honestly, I'm kind of run out of things that I have at home until he gets the workshop up and running and we can do some woodworking projects. I have some on my list for him, and he's got how many orders for shelves?
I don't know.
I've requested another, no, 4. I've requested another one. I want to put it in my, our master bathroom over the toilet.
She said that right.
But my plan is I want him to make it to where I can stain it instead of paint it. But I'm going to be generous and let him work on my mama's first. She's let me know she comes first, and then the other 3 girls, and then he can put mine last. I will take one for the team and he can put mine off. So yeah, that's it. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will have a video on Wednesday. I've got some that hopefully I can get edited and out, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope y'all have a wonderful Easter Sunday. Remember the reason behind it.